Hello, I'm Marie Laveria and I am doing a series of mini videos on simplifying our lives. And last video, my video number 3, I talked about managing our thoughts. And really another word for that was declutter our minds. It's the first step in choosing to live a simplified life, because once we declutter our minds, then we make room for changes in our lives, and we're more open to seeing things in a different way, in a more constructive, in a more a way that works best for us. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about what I mean to say when I say living a simple life, finding your rhythm. So living a simple life is different for everyone. We all do it differently. For me, it was a decision that I made so that I could have more joy in my life, more peace in my life. So I decided to, I had to work on my thoughts first, declutter my thoughts so I could have room to think about what I wanted my life to look like. Because again, as I said, everyone does simplifying life in a different way. So my way is not better than anyone else's way. So when I talk about what I think it means for me, I really want you to think what it means for you too, because it could be different and it's fine. There's not a right or wrong way to do that. So for me, simplifying my life was to move into a small space, get rid of a lot of my possessions, clear up my calendar so that I had a pace that was very good for my well-being. And I wasn't rushing anywheres. I was just managing the things I like to do, and the things that clutter my life, I got rid of. Events that didn't sit well with me, or I didn't feel like doing, didn't feel good doing. They weren't responsibilities that I had for other people. It was just things that I could just eliminate and no one would get hurt. So sometimes we do have responsibilities to help our family members or our friends, and we can't take that out just because we don't feel like doing it. We can't do that very easily. We need to maybe get some help from other people to help out when that happens to be too much for us. But in my case, I didn't have that. I had just, I was just a person that kept myself too busy, and I didn't have time, any downtime to really be creative and do self-care. So for me, simplifying my life, as I said, was to minimize my possessions, was to declutter my thinking from negative thoughts, managing my thoughts. It was to clear up my calendar time-wise and have fun things to do, but not overdo it. Just have a pace that's very comfortable. And I think as we get older, I'm 66 right now, I just feel like I have choices that I didn't realize I had before. So it's actually taking the opportunity to figure out what choices we have in life and choosing the ones that fit us. And I always encourage people to make a list of things that they value, things, people, and events that they value in their lives. Maybe they have them already in their lives, or maybe they want to have those in their lives. Make a list of that, people, things, and events that you really value in your life, as simple as a cup of coffee in the morning to having to live by the beach, whatever it is. Just write down everything that you value in your life, that you would value in your life if you had it, or you value because you do have it. And that's a guide about how you want your life to look like. Because when I say to people, what do you want your life to look like? They're like, I don't know. I can't say. I don't have that answer. But if you make a list of things you value in your life, things, people, and events, then you'll have some information to go on about what you want your life to look like. So simplifying your life means you slow it down, you take a breath ever so often, you minimize your schedule, declutter your mind, maybe lessen your possessions. I have, what you see behind me is my entire home. It's my little cottage. It's 293 square feet. I had to give up 95% of my possessions to come here, which I did willingly and gladly. and I have never regretted it. It's been 3 years, a little over 3 years. So I invite you at this point. I gave you my definition, and the second part of my decluttering, what do I mean when I say living a simple life? Finding your rhythm. Finding our rhythm, my analogy is with a hummingbird. They come to my window feeder in the summer, and they flutter their wings, and they have a rhythm that makes me happy. I just love seeing hummingbirds. They are so wispy, and they fly fast. They fly forward and backwards, and they're colorful, and they live on very simple means, flower, nectar, or water with sugar in it. So finding our rhythm is like being our authentic self, connecting to who we truly are, and allowing ourselves to be that, showing up on the planet as we are. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.